In this video, I'm going to take a look at what is MassRefunds.com. MassRefunds.com is a web-based software application that you can use to issue refunds from your PayPal account. You can do other things such as search your PayPal transaction history. You can view transaction details. You can view the balance in your PayPal account, as well as make mass payments. So why would you use MassRefunds.com versus PayPal.com? Well, let's take a look. I'm going to log into my account, and the most easy screen to use is the search screen here. You can search for transactions as well as issue refunds on the screen. On the top here you have a checkbox which can be used to display only refundable transactions. If you uncheck it, you can view all transactions whether they're refundable or not. So this system has the ability to find out which transactions are refundable. So by default it's set to find 15 days worth of transactions for you. So let me just hit the search button. There you go. In a couple of seconds I was able to retrieve 6 transactions that are refundable in my account. I can click on a link below in the transaction ID column. When I click on the transaction ID, in a second or two it loads the details of the transaction. You can see the date, the payment, by whom, so you can keep going down the list here. Now once I see the details of the transactions, I can make a refund right away. So I can click the checkbox here beside the transaction I want to refund, and then I can make a decision whether I want to do a full refund or a partial refund. In the case of a partial refund, I also need to fill in the amount of the refund and a short note or a memo which goes out to the payer, and that's optional. In the case of full refund, I don't need to specify the amount, and the field gets grayed out. So all I need to do is click the checkbox and then scroll down and hit the refund button. If I want to do more than one refund, well, I can select all the transactions I want one at a time, or I can click the checkbox on the top of the table which selects all the checkboxes for all the rows, and I can uncheck it obviously using that, and I can hit the refund button. Now if you want to just search for transactions, you can. It's a very powerful tool for doing those kind of searches as well. So let's see what comes up. You can see in this case it's the same. It's giving me my payments, but if I want to look at search all, and let's see if I can get some more transactions. So there's a transfer to a bank account, there's a dividend from PayPal. So those kind of transactions can also be looked up. And again, once again, you can click on the link, and sometimes you can get more details. There are certain types of transactions that are not yet programmed, but typically the payment transactions you would be able to get the details for, and you can also refund one at a time. And this is a different interface. You can get a screen like this to refund one at a time if you like to do it like that. You can do searches for all kinds of other things. For example, dividend, and let's search that and see if the one dividend from PayPal shows up. So there you go. So you can use it as a powerful tool for search. You can refund by typing in the transaction ID and the amount if you like to refund it like that. And you can also do copy paste of the transaction IDs, or you can select a file. So if you have a file where one transaction on one line, you can just choose the file that has that list and then browse and update that, and then it will show you the review on the next screen, and then you can refund from there. And the same thing goes for partial refunds. The only difference being you need to specify the amount beside the transaction ID. So those are your basic features that are supported with MassRefunds. You might find it really useful.